From Terrassa, a proud UNESCO Creative City of Film since 2017, we present to you a laboratory that looks to the future of the audiovisual sector, the Terrassa Film Lab, a project by the Terrassa City Council, funded by the ICA of the Ministry of Culture through the Recovery, Transformation and Resilience Plan of the Next Generation Funds and the Barcelona Provincial Council. Strategically located in the Parc Audiovisual de Catalunya, one of the preferred destinations for both the national and international industry. We are an open space for testing and prototyping audiovisual content based on virtual production technology and mixed reality. Our mission is clear: to be a bridge between local talent and the demands of the industry, fostering a competitive ecosystem and positioning Terrassa as a key player in the creative industries, especially by connecting the audiovisual sector with key areas such as healthcare. We are an open and free space for professionals and emerging talent, a meeting point and a place for critical analysis of the synthetic creation of images and realities. This effort has already gained international recognition, being chosen as a case study at UNESCO World Conferences. At Terrassa Film Lab, innovation is our driving force. We have state-of-the-art infrastructure that allows us to experiment with game engines, tracking, virtual reality, augmented reality, and generative artificial intelligence. Our goal is to be a center for hands-on learning and talent transfer for technological processes in content production.
Hi, how are you? I'm Boris Kacho, the Technology Manager at Terrassa Film Lab, where we support audiovisual projects and prototypes so they can be developed. And just this week, we've received a proposal for a project involving augmented reality, so we need to do a bit of research. Come with me and see how we go about it. In this augmented reality project, what we want to do is integrate a scene, a virtual 3D environment from Unreal Engine, and in this case, a car, and merge it with what our camera sees in our studio today, thus integrating the car into the set. As I mentioned, the virtual object we want to integrate in this case is a car. Therefore, we need to create the 3D scene in Unreal Engine with the correct positioning of the objects, the proper lighting, and also the right project configuration. Once we have the virtual 3D scene properly set up, we move on to configuring the program that allows us to create augmented reality. This allows us to merge the virtual environment with what the real camera sees in our studio. We need to properly calibrate the systems, especially for the camera, the lens, and the tracking using the checkerboard. Once we have finished calibrating and configuring the program that performs this image fusion, we can obtain in real time the result of integrating a virtual object, in this case, as we've been saying all along, the car, into our studio, which is empty and set up for virtual production. This gives us a final image. And this would be a final scene composition between virtual objects, like the car I have here, and real objects, such as the virtual production studio or myself.
Our programs and projects are already making a significant difference, such as the Film and Tourism Bootcamp, aimed at participants with no prior experience. This program applies technical knowledge to projects that integrate historical heritage with the audiovisual industry. Our laboratory served as a pioneering prototyping environment for immersive experiences. With over 2,000 accumulated hours of use, surpassing 1,200 hours in the past year alone, we have seen the birth of innovative projects like Cyberpunk Next Core, our first experimental film. Together with the UPC School, we have launched the Micro-Credential in Virtual Production, a training program aimed at professionals from sectors such as audiovisual, advertising, education, and video games. Students gain real experience on a professional film set, mastering everything from graphics engines to the integration of AI in content creation. Upon completion, participants receive a Europass digital credential issued by the Universitat Politècnica de Catalunya. Thanks to our technology manager, Boris Kacho, we are able to serve as a benchmark laboratory for the sector, providing a welcoming and proactive environment for project development. We will expand our digital presence with video podcasts, such as those already developed by inner gamers on video games and mental health. We will launch an innovative bootcamp focused on video games and autism, bringing together the health and audiovisual sectors. We will continue with key events such as the Demo Day and Bootcamp, and we will offer a wide range of workshops and specialized training programs. Terrassa Film Lab is more than just a laboratory. It is a catalyst for innovation, a hub for talent development, and a gateway to the future of audiovisual production. A field tool to increase the competitiveness of the creative industries sector, and above all, a means to interpret these new forms of reality and to decipher the magician's trick behind artificial intelligence. Thank you very much for your attention.